It's great to be athletic at the quarterback position, but sometimes a player gets stuck with that athlete label and gets moved to other skilled positions. Today's show begins in Houston with a young man who is capable of doing a lot of things, but he's always believed that playing quarterback is at the top of the list. And that's this week's 5-Star Feature. Keisean Henderson's passion for football began long before he stepped on campus at the Legacy School of Sports Sciences in Houston. His legacy started way back on the Little League football fields.
The first time when he started playing quarterback was Little League, which was just, him being a faster kid, the bigger kid, can do all things.
I play offense and defense. I feel like if you were the best player in Little League, you was touching both sides of the ball. You had to be on the field. And I feel like you put your best players to touch the ball the most, and in most places that they could touch the ball is at quarterback. And I feel like at a young age, my grandfather always threw me in at quarterback and was like, this kid is gonna play quarterback.
Even though he's one of the best quarterbacks his age, his athleticism made him useful at other positions too. And he quickly became one of the best young receivers in the football-crazed state of Texas.
There was another kid that came out, and his parents really wanted him to be a quarterback. And Keisean was like, well, I want to try being a receiver. And I was like, you've been a quarterback all this time, now you want to be a receiver? Are you sure? And I said, well, this will be a lesson learned. So then he just jumped into receiver, and it just seemed like it was a natural fit.
I knew he had played receiver in middle school, but I knew the past, so I knew he played quarterback before. But we had two senior guys that was there before him that got the opportunity to play QB. But in the back of my mind, I was waiting on him to say, hey, coach, I play QB. And the minute he said that, we took off.
Michael Bishop is the head coach at Legacy, which is a charter school in the suburb of Spring, Texas. Bishop knows a thing or two about playing the quarterback position. He was a record-setting signal caller at Kansas State, a Heisman runner-up in 1998, and he made a few stops as a pro in the NFL, CFL, and Arena Football League. When he met Keisean, the two instantly had a unique bond. They were both labeled as athletes, but they both knew they were born to be quarterbacks.
The only person that can change how you think is yourself. Don't let nobody else really deteriorate how you feel about something that they say or like their preference. Everybody has their own opinions and they're entitled to their own opinions. And I can't let that really factor in on how I feel about something. So if I say I'm gonna play quarterback, I gotta stick by that.
I tell them all the time, this is what I went through. They told me I couldn't play QB, they put me at receiver. I didn't complain about it. I went out and made the catches, ran the routes, blocked when I had to. But at the end of the day, you're a quarterback. So quarterback sticks together. And from that day on, I think it's been a great relationship when it comes to football, a great relationship when it comes to mentorship. It's been a great relationship when it comes to, hey, I'm gonna teach you, just follow my lead and everything's gonna be fine.
In his previous 2 seasons at Legacy, Henderson has thrown for more than 4,000 yards and 46 touchdowns. He's now widely considered one of the top quarterbacks in the country, and 24/7 Sports ranks him as the #2 player overall for 2026.
He has a thing that everybody wish they had. He's not afraid to take the ball and run with it, takes the hits, jump over guys, stand in the pocket, take a hit in the chin, and still throw the ball down the field for 80-yard TD. If the play breaks down, he can get outside the pocket. He can beat you with his legs. He can beat you with his arm. He does all the things that would kind of remind me of myself, because we laugh about this all the time because I was like, hey, you stole my move.
Despite interest from colleges across the nation, Keisean has long believed that home is where the heart is. He's been committed to the University of Houston since May of 2024. There, he'll play for Coach Willie Fritz, who coached Michael Bishop at Blinn Junior College.
Coach Fritz offered me at Tulane when I went to the Tulane camp, literally the week after, and said the same exact thing, him and Coach Nagel, and was like, the more fine-tuning you do, the higher your ceiling is gonna be. And that was just like an eye-opener that 2 schools out of the 20-something offers that I had finally actually believed in me.
When I went to the campus to see, it was totally different than us going anywhere else. For me as a parent, to trust you takes a minute, and I have kind of trusted those coaches into grooming my child into being somebody, a great human.
You don't have to look too far to see somebody that went through it. I've been down in the bottom of the barrel before. I've been there. I've been on the high stage that you can be at as a football player. But I've also relied on Coach Fritz throughout the years for that motivation. Keisean has that same avenue, that same pathway with our relationship. Now we get an opportunity to travel to University of Houston, 20 minutes down the road from where he played high school football at, and you get a chance to still be in that same environment.
If Keisean can continue to put up numbers at Houston the way he has in high school, his legacy is only going to continue to grow.
I just want to be thought of as one of the best to do it, and that's how I want to be thought of. And that's what I want to do. Like, my goals for myself is super high, and the only thing I can do is just accomplish them.